Right now, Tyreek Hill is a top 2 wide receiver in the NFL, and he is not number 2. But today, we're going to be switching things up a little bit, because I'm going to be switching Tyreek Hill to a quarterback to see if he can carry the Miami Dolphins to a Super Bowl. I mean, I have faith that by the end of the video, Tyreek Hill should be a pretty solid QB, but to start things off, I mean, obviously this guy is garbage right now. I mean, that might be a little bit of an issue, at least to start things off, but for every touchdown that Tyreek Hill scores, we do get 100 points to spend on upgrades. And for our season opener in week 1, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. But anyways, man, I mean, hopefully we can get some upgrades for Reek in this game. Obviously, the Dolphins are now missing their best wide receiver since Tyreek Hill is a quarterback now, and apparently he's a lefty. I really was not expecting that, but we are going to get a lot of yardage on the run. I mean, his arm is nowhere near Lamar Jackson's arm, but the way he runs on the ground, we should be able to scramble like Lamar Jackson. But as I was saying, obviously we are missing our best wide receiver, but I think we should still be all right because we do have OBJ and Jalen Waddle. Oh yeah, OBJ's gone too. That's gonna set us up. I mean, as long as we don't get too crazy with our passes, I feel like we should be all right. Because I mean, considering Tyreek Hill is a 12 overall, that last pass that we made wasn't too bad. Okay, yeah, that one was pretty terrible. And I guess that's also gonna make it 3rd and 10. So we need to somehow find a way to get 10 yards here. I'm kind of just betting on Jalen Waddle being open. That's gonna get knocked away though. This might come back to haunt me, but I did not come all this way just to kick a field goal, bro. So I'm gonna go for it on 4th down. I honestly don't think we're gonna be able to convert here. Oh, come on. Okay, that was a waste of a drive. And since that first drive, it looks like we've done absolutely nothing. I mean, we're down 19-0 in the 3rd quarter right now. So things are not looking very good for this team. That's going to be a huge play to Jalen Waddle, though, so I'll take that. We definitely need to upgrade this guy's arm, though. I mean, it's not even funny how bad he is at throwing the football. If we can scramble, though, we should be good to get some decent yardage. Actually, throwing it on the run is not good, but Beckham dropped it. Come on. That was almost a huge play for us, but clearly that did not work out. I'm going to try and go the other direction this time, though, and see if we can get Jalen Waddle open again. That's off target, but he's going to get there. I mean, we kind of just got to rely on everyone else's speed, man. I might see if we can find Beckham. And if this actually works out this time, that should be Tyreek Hill's first passing touchdown of the season. He's going to do it. So that is going to put the Miami Dolphins on the board, but things are still not looking good for us right now. And after that, it looks like we did go on to get absolutely annihilated. So that is not a good look in week 1. Even though we got absolutely murked in that game, we do still have a positive that we can take out of it, because now we have 100 points to spend on upgrades for Tyreek Hill, and this guy clearly needs some upgrades. So I mean, to start things off, I guess we'll go ahead and max out his medium throw accuracy. We still have 28 points, man, and I feel like we should probably put that towards throw on the run. And obviously, that's not going to be a big improvement by any means, but after those upgrades, Tyreek Hill did go up to a 26 overall. So don't get me wrong, the guy is still absolute garbage. Nobody is arguing that, but I feel like we should see a little bit of an improvement in week 2. And as you can see, we have a much tougher matchup, because now we play the Buffalo Bills. Dolphins fans are not going to like to hear this, but Josh Allen does kind of own Miami right now. So it would definitely be nice to get a win in this one, especially considering we are starting off the season with an 0-1 record right now. So the last thing we want to do is start off 0-2, but I'm going to try and go for OBJ here, and that actually should go for a 1st down, but that pass was awful, man. So I mean, clearly we still have a lot of work if we want Tyreek Hill to be a superstar quarterback, but I'm going to try and go for a shot here, and hopefully we can get Jalen Waddle open again. I mean, that's looking pretty good. I really want to try and get Reed going on the run here, though. So I mean, I'm going to run a read option, and if he can get some separation, we all know how Tyreek Hill works. He'll be gone, but it looks like we're getting caught. We lost 3 yards. I mean, it seems like nothing is going our way right now. This has not been a good drive for us so far. I'm going to try and go for OBJ here, and hopefully he can keep this alive. Oh, we got it. That's going to do it. We got the 1st down, man. That's all that matters. So we are set up for a touchdown if we can get somebody open here. I'm just going to go back to this play of Jalen Waddle, because we need something that's going to give us some time, man. I mean, honestly, that might work out right there. Tyreek Hill's just short. I mean, I'm just going to try and go for Jalen Waddle to end things off. But if this doesn't work out, I honestly feel like going on the run with Tyreek might give... Oh, nobody's on Beckham. Let's go. That's going to be an easy touchdown. We definitely had to work for it, though. I mean, that defense was very difficult that drive, but Miami is going to take the lead first. No surprise, though, after that, it looks like Josh Allen did tie things up at 7. And we do have a chance to get in the end zone here again, but we are kind of working on a time limit because we did just hit the 2-minute warning. Buffalo did bring up a 3rd and 15 though, so I mean, I guess we need this to work out if we want to keep our drive alive here. Beckham might clutch up for us again. It's gonna be intercepted. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen at some point, and Josh Allen has scored 3 times since then, so I mean, it's looking like this is probably gonna be another L because we only have 5 minutes to try and pull off an impressive comeback. That's gonna be a huge play. Oh, come on, Waddle, you gotta hold on to those, man. So I guess it's 3rd down once again. I mean, at this point, my goal for the rest of this game is just to try and get one more touchdown with Tyreek Hill, because if we're not gonna win this thing, I really need to add some upgrades. I mean, if we can go off from here on out, we do still have a chance to come back and win this game, but our O-line has not been very helpful today, I am not gonna lie, and that's probably gonna be another interception. We had to force that in there. So it has not been a good start to Tyreek Hill quarterback career, but I mean, hopefully we can turn things around soon because we are 0-2 now. I mean, the good news is from here on out, I guess Tyreek Hill is only going to get better, but we do have another 100 points to spend on upgrades. Throwing power is a massive issue, so we're going to go ahead and max that out. And then we do still have 41 points, so I'm going to go ahead and spend that on throw under pressure. And after all of those upgrades, Tyreek Hill has shaped himself into a decent quarterback because now he's a 61 overall. So it looks like we are finally starting to move in the right direction here, but that's going to bring us to week 3, and this time it looks like we're going to be taking on the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, honestly, if Tyreek can get like 3 touchdowns today, after this game, there's a pretty decent chance he hits a 99 overall, so that is the goal for this one. And obviously, we also need to get a win in this game because we cannot start off the season with an 0-3 record. That is something we really cannot afford right now. That's going to be a dot. The throwing power upgrade is huge. Okay, I can already see the difference. So we might be able to sling the ball here. I'm going to try and go back to this route with Waddle. The one thing I cannot fix, though, is the O-line. So, I mean, it depends on how they play. That's another one. That might be a touchdown. Let's go. We're in. Waddle's going to score. That was only like a 3-play drive as well. So the upgrades are really showing off. The Seahawks did score again after that, though, but we are only down by 3 points. So if we can get in the end zone again here, that is going to give us the lead. And that is a dot to Beckham. I feel like throwing power should have probably been the first thing that I upgraded, because ever since tuning that, we have been a lot better. That's another dot, man. I mean, it's actually crazy because all of a sudden Tyreek Hill has one hell of an arm on him, man. I might try and keep it on the ground this time, though, and see if we can punch it in on the run. It looks like we are going to get that. So that's going to be a rushing touchdown from Hill. And that is going to be 2 touchdowns on the game for him as well, which I'm pretty sure is his new season high. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, though, and it looks like we are up 21-17 right now. So things are actually looking like they're going our way for once. So if we can hold on to this lead, that is finally going to be our first win of the season. And if we can get in the end zone again on this drive, that is going to be 3 touchdowns on the game for Tyreek Hill. And that would be pretty huge for as far as upgrades go. And Waddle's going to be open, so that's another first down. I'm kind of tempted to go for a shot here, dude. If Waddle can get open, or even Burrios, that's going to be possibly a touchdown. I mean, it depends on how the defense is on. That's going to be it. Oh, what a grab. I mean, obviously, deep throw accuracy and medium throw accuracy and all that could still use some tuning, but that was a pretty sick grab right there, man. So now we only need 6 yards for the touchdown. I might be able to keep this on the ground with Hill again. We're going to get away. So that's going to be 2 rushing touchdowns on the game for him. And that is also going to extend the Miami Dolphins lead. And after all of that, it looks like Miami was able to hold on for the dub. So this team is finally in the win column. And I mean, mean, now we have 300 points to spend on upgrades, man. So to start things off, we are going to max out short throw accuracy. And then we're also going to go ahead and max out deep throw accuracy. And then we still have like 154 points or something like that to spend on upgrades. So I'm going to max out throw on the run. And I guess we can also max out throw under pressure. I guess we'll go ahead and spend that on break sack. And after all of those upgrades, it looks like our boy Tyreek Hill has finally gone all the way up to a 99 overall. So I mean, now that he's a 99 overall, he should be basically unstoppable right now. So it's time to test out his skills, man. And in week 4, we're going to be taking on the 0-3 Tennessee Titans. I mean, honestly, it's kind of comforting to see that we're playing a team that has not won a single game yet, because if we can win this one, that is going to put us back to 500, and that would help us out quite a bit. I don't know how Waddle's going to stay up through all of that, but I'll take it. I'm going to try and go for a shot with Waddle here, though, man. I mean, even if he's locked up, I feel like we should at least have OBJ open. That's... Oh, we're getting sacked. I didn't even realize that. Again, as I said earlier, man, the one thing that I cannot fix at all is the O-line. I mean, they are absolutely horrific, bro. We are probably going to be getting hit a lot more today. And that's going to be an interception that we had to force off. And Tennessee did score after that too. So now it's 10-0, but I promise you I'm not going out sad to this team, bro. We got to redeem ourselves here. I mean, the O-line is so bad, though. We have literally no time to get rid of the ball. I mean, it is so frustrating, bro. The second I get the ball in my hands, there's like 3 guys already rushing me. I mean, this honestly could be the worst O-line in the NFL right now. They are no help whatsoever, man. I really need this play to work out with Waddle. Please get there. That's going to be close. What a grab. I'm pretty sure that is the nicest play that we have made all day. I mean, that was pretty sick right there. So now we only need 9 yards for the touchdown. And I honestly might be able to just run this in with Hill. It looks like that is going to work out. So just like that, the Miami Dolphins are right back in this game. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, though. And it looks like Miami is up 21-10 right now. So if we can score here, that is going to help us out a whole lot, man. I mean, the way things are going right now, it's definitely looking like we are going to be tying our... Oh, hold on. But the way things are going, it's definitely looking like we're going to be back to 500 after this game. I might be able to finish this off with Beckham. Actually, we're just going to keep this on the ground with Hill. We got some crazy separation again. So that's going to be another rushing touchdown from our boy Tyreek. And that is going to extend our lead. And after all of that, it looks like we did go on to win this game 35-10. So Miami is looking a whole lot better now. And obviously Tyreek Hill is a 99 overall as well. So I'd say our work here is done. Now it's time to see if this team can make it to the playoffs. And after a pretty brutal start to the season, this team definitely turned it around, because we're gonna go 12-5 to win the division. Baltimore is 16-1 though, so that might be a problem later. And it looks like we're gonna be taking on the New York Jets in the wild card round. Winning a Super Bowl with this team is definitely a long shot. Obviously, I already know that, but it would be nice if we could get at least one playoff win with Tyreek Hill at quarterback. Oh, that's going to be a huge play. Hold on. Mostert's going to be gone. It is 3rd down now, though, so we got to make sure we pick up the 1st down. If the O-line can actually do their job today, I feel like we should be able to have a pretty decent performance, but it looks like they're not going to be doing that. And the Jets scored after that, so I guess it's 7-0 now, but I'm going to try and go for OBJ here, and hopefully this time we actually get time. I mean, that's going to be an absolute dot from Hill. I really want to try and get Jalen Waddle open, though, because, I mean, if this guy can get some separation with the speed he has, he should be able to be gone, and that should work out right there, man. That might be a touchdown. Come on. That is going to be really close. We're set up, though, so it really doesn't matter. And now that we don't need to score Tyreek Hill touchdowns to upgrade the guy, it doesn't really matter who we score with. So I'm just going to try and keep it on the ground, and it looks like that is going to go for a score with Mostert. We're coming back out here in the 4th quarter, though, and we are in scoring position right now, which is obviously good for us, but we're kind of in dire need to get a touchdown here. Let's go, Beckham. I mean, if we give the ball back to the Jets, we are basically asking to lose this game. It is 3rd and 5 now, though, so we need 5 yards to keep this drive alive. That is going to be a problem. I guess our season is pretty much on the line right now. I mean, we need 5 yards to keep this drive alive. If not, that is probably going to end it for us, because that would give the ball back to the Jets, and we don't even have a chance to get it off, man. This O-line is going to be our downfall. So unfortunately, Unfortunately, it was a very short-lived playoff run, but I mean, at least this team did make it to the postseason. I mean, it would have been nice to at least get one playoff win, man, but I guess that was too much to ask for. But to end off the season, it looks like Patrick Mahomes is going to be winning another MVP. And I guess I forgot to show Tyreek Hill's stats at the end of the season, but he actually had a pretty crazy year for a wide receiver that's playing quarterback. I mean, he had 4,100 yards for 35 touchdowns and 19 interceptions, which is obviously quite a bit. And to end off the season, it looks like the Cowboys went on to beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, make sure you drop them down below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment who you think is going to win the Super Bowl this season. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.